Good morning, Cellar Sleuths. We're here this morning with Natalie and Igor and their wonderful place, Stelle di Monte. Can you tell us a little bit about it, Igor?
Yes, sure. So, we opened up Stelle di Monte 5 years ago now. This is the 5th season. After 3 years of complete renovation. This area, as you can have noticed, is very pretty. It's all protected area, so you cannot build any more new structure here. It will remain like that forever. Montepulciano, of course, is over there, looking at that. And the two historical building was done in different stages. As you may notice, this building was built in 3 phases. So one, this part was done built in stone, then stone and then bricks at the end. So basically the first part is 500 years old, around 350, and the other one was built after World War II. Same thing goes with this casale, they call it torretta or little tower. From the edge, you notice, was built on stone, and then in the top in brick. The stone wall go like that and like that is because the original roof was there, and then they took it out and they rebuilt another 2 floors. So this one was before the restriction of in the area was made. So lower part 350, the upper part 250 years old. Okay, so let's show the cellar then.
So this used to be a farmhouse, and originally they would store the grain here in the granary, which is 20 feet deep. When we bought this, you could see the sky here. So we had to renovate really everything. And if you want to come down to see the wine cellar, you can feel the temperature dropping because that's the wine cellar effect. The hot air flows out, it goes up and it flows out. So the ceiling here is original. We found it like this, and so is that one. And so they're the only original ceilings in the building because everything else had collapsed. So here in the wine cellar, this was originally carved by hand, and our architect believes it was carved by Etruscans, so that means 2,500 years ago, before the Romans. And then 250 years ago, they decided to make it into a wine cellar, and so they covered it with bricks. And so it has the perfect temperature all year long to store wine. It stays approximately at
17 Celsius it fluctuated actually because usually during the summer and winter they fluctuate a bit from the temperature side, but they remain between the margin of 17 to 90 degrees always, and humidity of up to 70%.
So in the summer it feels like there's aircon here, and in the winter it feels warm. So it's always nice.
One last thing they neglected to kind of mention, they're the owners of this wonderful place, and they have been exquisite hosts. I'm telling you, and Igor's the cook, and I cannot explain how wonderful these 3-course meals have been. And the wine has been hand-picked from around the area, and they bonded the two together, and we've had an experience that we're going to talk about the rest of our lives. We would love you guys to come experience Stelle di Monte just below Montepulciano in one of the most beautiful valleys you're going to find anywhere.